I'm going to do this one now, which has had removed the house here and a rather boring beach, and use part of one of my earlier pictures. We're going to use the sponge roller as well. I'm going to do almost all of this with the sponge roller and then just work up the final colours in the background with brushes. And again, very quickly, we're just doing this as a demonstration, and a little bit of sponge later as well, perhaps on this, just to show how fast we can do a clean, nice study, and how the roller can also give us the effects of glazing here. So what I'm going to do first is take a large brush, a fairly large brush, this one, and just mix up enough paint for the sky. I'm going to be doing undercoats of colour, so I want to start with deeper colours and work through to my lighter ones on top, mixture of colours. So I'll start with a mid blue with a little bit of, so I want to get a dark background. Remember, we're working light over dark with this because we're actually doing acrylics, which means that we can put lights over darks, just I just say. And I want them to show through here. I start doing one colour over another. So this is a very large canvas. You can imagine how quickly I can cover it. Just want to get these base coats on. Use the edge of the roller as well. And I can use both the roller and the brushes, remember. So this base coat. Just to show you quickly how we can use different methods and nice strong colours, and let's start to make, and look at the lovely textures we can get already using this. So we could use this with watercolour as well, remember. This is water-based colour, it doesn't have to be with acrylics all the time. You can certainly use it with other mediums. Bring that right through here, just give a nice coat of it before I start building up textures on top. So already we're well in with this. Now let's go into a pinker, more magenta colour, more white and more magenta into this. Now I wouldn't be using as much water if I was doing this onto canvas, but because I'm on watercolour paper I'm going to use a little bit more. Again, the lovely effects we can get for the sky. Right through here. I'm going to start bringing some of this pink down into here, onto these areas too. Feeling with this beach. Ever so quick to do, nice way to work. I need to clean up my palette. I'm going to use some cadmium orange and some yellow for a very deep, rich background here for the sky. Right through my background there, up and over here, and across into the sky. I'll really rub that in there. Because it's acrylic paint, I can bring one over another here. But it's showing this slightly, it doesn't matter because I'm going to build all of this up. You see how I can just let one colour glow through another. It's really effective using the roller like this, right through here. I'm going to make it much lighter in just a minute. Just want those blues to come into there. And I've got to get the orange. I can use the roller to smudge it as well, so I can bring all of this in with the roller and just blend in these colours so I get the effect of light going through here. Start to bring some of that orange carefully in perspective up the beach. I think these rollers have a lot more use than people realise. I know I've tried to tell the SAA about them and they didn't seem that interested. Gave them a whole film on it and article, and they never used it, saying that they weren't going to stop them. That was a pity because other people could have seen how they're used, which is what it's about. Right, now with that I'm going to make some more white. Make a cream, so it's a lot lighter, a lot heavier paint. So a stronger yellow into there, a lot more white, build it up more, and roll the roller through my brush. So we're going on to more opaque paint now as I put more white into here to build up these lights coming across, gently coming across here. Get these lovely effects of light right through to here. Get some beautiful colours coming through. I'm going to bring it into perspective a bit now and just bring the sky down as if the sky is coming out at us. Right through here. You can see how I'm losing that earlier line now. I'm going to use a brush later, not quite yet though. A little bit more white onto that for the minute. Get the lighter just here, where the light's actually just shining through a bit. Get the effect of so pure colours. Now I want a touch of magenta into it. Very, very light, so plenty of white. A bit more magenta then coming up here. More warmth coming up into the sky, and some of that's going to be coming down the beach as well here. Almost got our beach working quite nicely there. I'm almost ready now to start using just a brush, but I just want to do the background sea a bit more yet. Let's start working this lovely turquoise up into the sea here. Again, we're just glazing over it. You can use the edge of the roller more. Comes right into there, comes right through. Some of the blues are coming into here, up over into the top of the mountain there, the hills here, back into the distance here a bit, coming down there. Just to get the feeling of that, and I can use my finger to blend that in. Right down to there. These techniques we can use. So quick, so simple, but great fun. That's what we're here for, to have fun and to enjoy painting, to get these different effects. Let those different blues show through. And look, we've almost got a beach there now, haven't we? Look how quick that was. It's great fun. These techniques. Warmer blue, going to take some cerulean and a little touch of, hint of ultramarine. Just to get some of these warmer blues going, especially on the sand here. Just here, through here. Okay, I'm going to come down to a small brush now, a little filbert, and we'll start to paint on details. This brush is a bit, so get it going again. Now, first of all I want to paint the distance in. We're not far out on that actually anyway. Got the feeling of the distance. Maybe I want to be just a tad stronger into the warms and put a little bit of green into it. We'll just darken it down just a little, get the feeling of the trees and things in the distance here by just flicking the rounded brush onto the end here and giving the feeling of some distant hills and trees just there. Got it on my brush, we'll use it around here as well. A bit more green just coming down here especially. And we'll use the tip of the brush to give the feeling of bushes and trees and things up there. And it'll be a little bit more solid, I suspect, just down here, a bit darker as it comes down that edge. Let the brush flow, down there. A bit more shadow just on this edge here. All the way down there. Just coming into the edge of the sea here. And we'll bring some of those little marks up into the... just these bits of weed and stuff lying around here. So we've done our background with the roller, which was quite effective. And whilst we're on darks, let's just find the edge of the water here. That's the beauty of these filbert brushes, that we can use them flat or on their edges. I've got the wave rippling in here, so I'll just bring some of these darks in, and in fact in the horizon here it's quite dark. Don't need to do too much this painting because the roller effects were so good, they tend to almost do it for us, don't they? I could use a very fine round brush for this, so I don't really need to. Use the edge of the brush now to do some dry brush work, so again I'm going to turn the tip of the brush round so I've got the flat of the brush working more here now. Reflecting from the sky, I suspect, although we have a very different sky to the landscape, to the seascape that I've done. Deliberately use Trevor's picture to work from. There we go. Now all I've got to do to finish this really is put a few whites on it. I need to do a lot more. A few creams here and there maybe. Just a little bit of cream into the distance on these buildings. Just to catch the light back there. Just tickle in these just a little bits of white wave. The edge of this, I could use a very small round brush, you might be wise too, but I think I can get away with this. And you know, we've almost done. What more do we need to do to make a simple little beach scene? So it just shows you how simple it can be, doesn't it? I want a bit more warmth here. I'm going to take some burnt umber, a little burnt sienna, and just add a bit more warmth into the foreground here. And I reckon, as a quick demo, that'll do you. There we are, one quick mix on my board, mix and match. A little bit more of the green just going on along the beach places. There we go then, little beach scene for you. On to the next.